Yes, LC Sports tuzamuka neza cyane na transfers roundup mu binyamakuru byose, tuzamukane na update zirimo icyo biri kwandika right now. Gusa tubanze duhere kuri aka gakuru gato. Ben Jacobs atubwira ati England versus Mexico is just one of the multiple games that are expected to be moved due to potential weather delays. A decision is expected imminently. Umukino ugomba guhuza ekipe y'igihugu y'Ubwongereza na Mexique muri World Cup ushobora kuza kwimurwa bitewe n'ikirere, impamvu z'ikirere kitameze neza. Nyuma akakubwira ko uyu mukino si wonyine, hari n'izindi games zishobora kuza kuba zimurwa muri World Cup ku mpamvu nyine z'ikirere kitameze neza. Ubwo rero na update gato na kumuna bagomba guheraho ukakamenya, muri bwo tugahita twikomereza neza cyane na transfers roundup. Duhere kuri Caro Sports nawe warimo bitubwira ko iyi game ishaka kuza kuba iba postponed cyangwa se ishobora kuza kuba yimurwa. Ubwo rero nawe nyine nibyo ngibyo arimo arakonsidera atubwira. Hanyuma Samly ati Manchester United explored a move for Elliot Anderson and even discussed his long-term potential as a future club captain. United viewed him as having major leadership qualities for the years ahead, although nothing was guaranteed and he would have needed to prove himself on the pitch. In the end, the club walked away as the transfer fee was higher than they were willing to pay. Sam Lee ati ekipi ya Man U urwego yatekerezagaho Elliot Anderson yanamutekerezaga nk'umukinnyi binabaye ngombwa wazayibera captain mu myaka iri imbere, ariko nyine agomba kubigaragaza mu kibuga nyine muri performance. Gusa nyine amafaranga ekipe ya Nottingham Forest yifuje yari menshi, birangira nyine Elliot Anderson ajoininze ekipe ya Man City. Hanyuma Nicolo Schiller ati AC Milan have opened talks with Sporting over the signing of Goncalo Ignacio. The Portugal international is open to joining the Rossoneri. Milan are now weighing up a formal move to fulfill Ruben Amorim's request. Ruben Amorim umutoza mushya w'ekipe ya AC Milan Rossoneri arifuza gusinyisha defender w'ekipe ya Sporting Lisbon Goncalo Ignacio. Hanyuma ibiganiro birakomeje nk'uko Nicolo Schiller abitubwira, kugira ngo barebe ese Ruben Amorim yabona uyu defender cyane ko amwifuza cyane. Ruben Amorim ubona ko abakinnyi by'umwihariko none baba Portugal cyangwa se basanzwe bakina muri championnat Portugal ari kubarebera hafi cyane, ariko mu zindi championnat ntari kubatunga itoroshi. Ruben Amorim, former Manchester United head coach. Hanyuma tukajya kuri iyi nkuru ya La Gazzetta dello Sport. La Gazzetta iti Tottenham Hotspur have been offered the chance to sign Rafael Leao. AC Milan are ready to part ways with the Portugal international, with the Spurs emerging as a possible destination. The Italian club could even consider a loan with an obligation to buy if no suitable permanent offer arrives. Donc equipe ya Tottenham Hotspur yabaye offered Rafael Leao. Equipe ya AC Milan uyu mukinnyi rwose ibintu biri clear, ishaka gutandukana nawe. Rafael Leao gukomezanya na equipe ya AC Milan ibintu bigoye cyane nk'uko La Gazzetta dello Sport ibyandika. Ubwo rero let's wait and see ese equipe ya Tottenham Hotspur iri kugura nk'abakire muri iyi summer transfer window nawe yamusinyisha, gatomba ko nyine iyi ari affaire suivre. Hanyuma tujye muri Saudi Arabia gato. It's a deal done and Postecoglou has been appointed the new head coach of Al-Nassr and has signed a 2-year contract. And Postecoglou wanyuze mu equipe nka Tottenham Hotspur n'izindi teams zitandukanye right now, yamaze kuba habwa inshingano na Al-Nassr, amasezerano y'imyaka 2. Big Ange ajoining equipe ya Al-Nassr, bamwakira neza cyane muri iyi equipe. Hanyuma twite cyane turi muri transfers roundup, ama equipe yose tuyaganiraho hano. Bati Everton, Bournemouth and Fulham are all interested in signing Keito Nakamura. The Japan international has an agreement with Stade Reims that would allow him to leave for around £21 million. Everton and Bournemouth have already made inquiries, but both clubs would need to offload attackers before making a move. Amakipe Everton, Bournemouth na Fulham zili interested kuri Keito Nakamura wa Stade Reims uri kuri price tag ya £21 z'amapound. Amakipe yose yana mu gihugu cy'Ubwongereza, ubwo rero ngo kugira ngo babashe ko bamusinyisha byabasaba kugira abakinyi barekura, bagahita bumva ko iyi nayo na affaire turuze gukomeza gukurikirana hano kuri LC Sports. Hanyuma indi nkuru gato bati Everton have joined the race to sign Benfica midfielder Richard Leos. The Toffees are the latest Premier League club to register interest in the Colombian alongside Bournemouth and Fulham. However, Napoli remain the player's preference if he leaves Benfica this summer. Amakipe donc ari linked kuri Richard Leos, haniyongeyemo Everton, gusa nubwo amakipe nka Fulham na Bournemouth zose zimutekerezaho kugira zimuvane mu ekipe ya Benfica Lisbon, uyu mukinnyi we ngo ku giti cye cyangwa se hano yumva yajya gukina ngo ni muri ekipe ya Napoli yo mu gihugu cy'Ubutaliyani. Ubwo rero let's wait and see kuri Richard Leos. Hanyuma indi nkuru twagize muri Real Madrid, Mario Cortegana umunyamakuru duha update kuva muri ekipe ya Los Blancos ati Real Madrid are open to selling Alvaro Carreras this summer as Jose Mourinho is prepared to let the left back leave. However, the Portuguese manager would also have no problem keeping him in the squad if no suitable move arrives. Carreras returned to his boyhood club last year on a 6-year deal as Los Blancos paid 50 million euros for him. Jose Mourinho baranabanye muri ekipe ya Benfica, ashobora kuba Mourinho ahubwo yayigezemo, Alvaro Carreras yayivuyemo. Yes. Hanyuma uyu mukinnyi ashobora kuza gutandukana na ekipe ya Real Madrid kuri $50 z'amayero, nubwo Mourinho ngo ntacyo yaba bimutwaye aramutse amugumaye nk'uko Mario Cortegana abitubwira. Gusa nyine imyaka 6 yasinye asubira muri ekipe his boyhood club, ekipe yazamushyemo bisa nkaho kuri pecking order ekipe itamutekerezaho cyane, niyo mpamvu ashobora kuba yanasohoka ubita Alvaro Fernandez Carreras. Tujye muri ekipe ya Liverpool. Anfield Index nidu yinkuru bati Chelsea winger Pedro Neto would be open to joining Liverpool if the opportunity arises this summer. The Portugal international has been a long-term target for the Reds. Neto's contract with Chelsea runs until 2030. Uyu munya Portugal Pedro Neto ngo opportunity cyangwa se amahirwe abonetse yava muri Chelsea akigira muri Liverpool. Afite amasezerano agera muri 2030 muri ekipe ya Chelsea. Hanyuma Leicester gusa nyine ngo ntabyo byamutwara, ngo ntacyo byamutwara kuba ya joining ekipe ya Liverpool avuye muri Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Tukiri gato ku makuru wahuze ekipe ya Chelsea n'abakinnyi batandukanye, tujye kuri Santi Auna utubwira ati Granit Xhaka has decided to stay at Sunderland. Chelsea's move for the Swiss midfielder has collapsed, with Sunderland refusing to sanction his departure and always viewing him as untouchable. Transfer ijana Granit Xhaka muri ekipe ya Chelsea iyo yanze yakolapsinze ekipe ya Sunderland, n'umukinnyi shaka kuba yagumana. Hano Santaona kanakubwira ati despite previous illness in uniting with Xabi Alonso, Xhaka has now reaffirmed his commitment to the Black Cats. Nubwo nyine mtoza Xabi Alonso yamwifuzaga, barabanye muri ekipe ya Bayer Leverkusen banatwara igikombe. Gusa Granit Xhaka rwose ikizere ndetse n'umutima we nguri muri Black Cats cyangwa se muri ekipe ya Sunderland. Talk Sports bati Liz James is in a concession for England to face Mexico. His scan results on his hamstring injury have come back positive. Byabari byiza cyane Thomas Tuchel afite Liz James kuri right back cyane ko Jadon Spence byaragoranye cyane. Hanyuma ikinyamakuru Sport kiti Barcelona are finally back under the one-on-one rule the club can now register new signings with far more flexibility and operate much more freely in the transfer market. Iri tegeko ni tegeko nyine rijyana n'abakinnyi uregistaringa ariko bikanajyana na budget ufite kuri payroll yawe. Barcelona yafalingaga short kuri miliyoni 10 z'amayero yego. Hanyuma kuri ubu ngubu Barcelona makuru ari nuko nyine yamaze kubikomplayinga n'iri tegeko ku buryo yasinyisha abakinnyi yandikishije, yakwandikisha abakinnyi yasinyishije, cyangwa se ashobora no kuba yanasinyisha n'abandi benshi nyuma yuko ibashe kubikomplayinga n'iri tegeko ryari muri La Liga, nkuko ikinyamakuru Sport kibitubwira kuri ekipe ya FC Barcelona. Turi muri transfers roundup, tujye no kuri iyi nkuru nayo trending cyangwa se igezweho right now. Ni nkuru yanditswe na El Chiringuito bati Arsenal are reportedly prepared to trigger Nico Williams' 90 million euros release clause this summer. The Athletic Club winger remains under contract until 2035, but Arsenal are said to be leading the race for his signature. Manchester United and Liverpool have also been linked with the Spain international. Equipe Arsenal ngo ntacyo byayitwara kuba yakwishyura miliyoni 90 z'amayero ziri muri release clause ya Nico Williams kugira amuvane muri equipe ya Atletico Bilbao. Hanyuma afite contract igera muri 2035. Bakanakubwira ko andi ma equipe ari interested, harimo equipe ya Liverpool de Copsi ndetse na equipe ya Manchester United kuri uyu munya Espagne nkuko iyi nkuru ibitubwira. Hanyuma ibyo mwabibonye twanabigarutseho, twanakoze post. Ben Jacobs nawe arabikonfirma. Jurgen Klopp has agreed to become the new German national team manager. His Red Bull contract is said to include a clause that allows him to take the national team job, with the DFB now expected to hold the formal talks over the final terms and backroom stuff. Contract Jurgen Klopp afite muri Red Bull, murabizi ko ni head of global sports muri Red Bull, afite ama equipe menshi muri sports zitandukanye. Mu masezerano ye harimo kuba Jurgen Klopp ashobora kuba yatoza equipe nationale. Niyo mpamvu ishyirahamwe ry'umupira w'amaguru mu gihugu cy'Ubudage ibiganiro bigeze kure binakomeje kugira ngo abe yahabwa izi nshingano. Amakuru akanavuga ko byamaze kuba birangira kugira ngo ubu bita Jurgen Klopp atoza equipe y'igihugu y'Ubudage imaze igiti itwara neza. Ubwo ruteye turemba byibuze we haraho azayigeza. Is a done deal. Fenerbahce have signed Nathan Ake from Man City. Nathan Ake ekipe ya Fenerbahce yo muri Turkiya bamwakira neza cyane. Hanyuma Anfield Watch iti Liverpool are monitoring Fulham winger Kevin as they continue their search for attacking reinforcement. The Brazilian joined the Cottagers from Shakhtar Donetsk for a club record 40 million euros. Fulham's contract with the 23-year-old runs until 2030. Ekipe ya Liverpool iri kuri winger Kevin wa Fulham. Uyu mukinnyi ufite amasezerano agera muri 2030 wajedinze ekipe avuye muri Shakhtar Donetsk, atanzwe miliyoni 40 z'amayero. Liverpool ili in hand for attacking reinforcement, ikaba yageze kuri uyu mpeti wabita Kevin. Hanyuma Mail Sport ikandikiti Manchester United have no intention of selling Mason Mount despite another injury hit campaign. Michael Carey continues to view the former Chelsea midfielder as an important part of his plans. The Red Devils are expected to reject any offers for the 27-year-old this summer. Ekipe ya Man U ntago iteganya ko yagurisha Mason Mount. Uyu mukinnyi akaba 27 nubwo yahuye n'imvune yavunitse inshuro zitari nke. Ekipe ngo ntabwo yifuza na gato ko yamugurisha Mason Mount, ndetse muri iyi summer ngo offer zose izakira kuri Mason Mount izahita izirejectinga. Hanyuma Turkish football ikandikiti Arsenal stepped up their pursuit of Juventus star Kenan Yildiz. The Gunners have made a formal inquiry for the Turkish international after his World Cup campaign ended. Juventus are reluctant to sell and would demand well over 100 million euros to consider a deal. ekipe Arsenal irifuza Kenan Yildiz umusore w'umunyaturikiya, hanyuma Juventus zo turi nagishaka kumurekura. Amakuru akanavuga ko inamurekuye yahabwa byibuze miliyoni 100 z'amayero kuri uyu munyaturikiya Kenan Yildiz. Hanyuma La Gazzetta dello Sport kandika iti AC Milan are dreaming of signing Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool this summer. Ruben Amorim has identified the Dutch captain as his priority defensive target, but any deal faces major obstacles due to Van Dijk's wages and Liverpool's reluctance to sanction a sale. Asemira mu bakinnyi natekerezaho harimo Virgil van Dijk, gusa umushahara wa Virgil van Dijk ndetse na Liverpool ngo byagorana cyane kuba yahita imurekura, bishaka kuza kuba ikibazo. Gusa AC Milan Rossoneri ni ekipe iri interested kuri Virgil van Dijk. Ubwo Leicester City tutayize turere mbashobora kuba yayivamo ekipe ya The Corps. Hanyuma The Sun ikandika iti The Sun Arsenal remained determined to sign Bruno Guimaraes this summer. The Gunners believe a deal worth around 60 million euros is still achievable, even after Newcastle's 100 million pounds sale of Sandro Tonali. Arsenal are now preparing a formal bid for the Brazilian midfielder. Equipe ya Arsenal iri interested kuri uyu mediateur w'umunya Brazil Bruno Guimaraes, bakakubwira ko nubwo equipe ya Newcastle yinjije miliyoni 100 kuri Tonali, Arsenal igikonsera kureba nimba bayiha Bruno Guimaraes. Ubwo rero Leicester City nayo ni affaire suivre hano kuri LC Sports. Ni inkuru turi buze gukomeza kugenda tugarukaho neza cyane. Hanyuma nsoreze hano transfers round up nawe twabanaga right now. Ubwo nibindi turi bugende tuganiraho izindi nkuru nyinshi turakomozaho ntuze kuba ucikwa nazo. Les amis, stay in touch, stay connected. Ndabakunda cyane.